Okay, I think I've done justice to that. All right, so once again, for some of us that are just joining now, I think I will start again by sharing my story. If you are here and you can't hear us, then it's better you go and join the YouTube live. Join the YouTube live if you can't hear us. All right, so my name is Kingsley. All right, my name is Kingsley, and I'm actually from Enugu State, Nigeria. As you can see, I'm just a young guy that came from a very humble background. My dad is a farmer, and my mom is just an ordinary trader. So growing up as a child was not really that so easy. I could remember when I was still in B, and she said that if I finish secondary school, that I will not join my mate to enter university. And I was asking her why, and she said whether I have not seen the type of life that we are living. At that time, things were very, very difficult to the point that eating 3 square meal in a day. So while all those things was happening those periods, what happened is this. I was actually questioning my existence on earth. I was asking God, why did you decide to create me in a family like this, whereby 3 square meal in a day is a problem for the family? So even though I was asking myself those questions as at that time, I could not actually do anything literally to change the situation. So part of the decision I made then was to go into wheelbarrow pushing, and that was how I found myself pushing wheelbarrow for almost 7 years just to train myself in the secondary school. So when I finished secondary school, I had the intention I want to go to university, but there was no money. And guess what happened? I made a decision again that I'm going to actually bring out at least minimum of 2 years to work and do all form of menial job just to save money, so that maybe subsequent year I will be able to purchase them. As God may have it, that was just how the whole thing happened. The second year, I got admission in University of Nigeria to study engineering. I was very excited, but the challenge was that the money that I had saved was not really enough. And that was how I saw myself. My third year, the money I saved got exhausted. And guess what happened? Found myself back in the villa again. It was a friend of mine that helped me to complete my fourth year and final year school fees. That was how I became a graduate from the university. Now, when we were in school, they told us a popular story that you should go to school, study so hard, that once you come out from school, that your future will be so bright. I was actually one of the people that took that statement very serious, and I made sure I graduated with a good result. After serving in Anambra, guess what happened? I got a job in Lagos where I was working. I was actually staying in Pangrove, and I was working in Yaba. I was actually working in Baritusi Street in Yaba. And guess what happened? My transportation alone was about 15,000 naira every single month. Now, I did this job for complete 2 years, and guess what? I don't have any single savings. And that was when I knew that if I had to continue that same work over a long period of time, I might still not get ahead financially. That was when I decided to start looking for something I could do to transform my life. So just one fateful day, I came across this very business model on the internet. Somebody was actually talking about it, and then I decided to join a webinar just like you have joined this night. And guess what happened? What I learned that very day made me to understand that the world has actually shifted. And since that very day till today, I never had a better yesterday. Now, today, I won't say I have achieved all the things I'm looking for, but the truth of the whole thing is this: I am not that same person that I used to be. And my story today can equally be your own story moving forward. So without wasting much time, we are going to actually start in earnest. So we're going to actually start in earnest. So if you can hear me and you can actually see me, I want you to go to the comment section and type 1. If you can hear me and you can see me, go to the comment section and type 1. If you can hear me and you can see me, go to the comment section and type 1. If you can hear me and you can see me, go to the comment section and type 1. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments, and I think some persons are connected here. Just type 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, all right. So we'll be starting immediately. So let me quickly share my screen as I show you this very business model. Okay, please share my screen. Okay, so once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this very meeting. I welcome each and every one of you. Some of you might be asking, why should you actually listen to me? The theme of what we're going to be discussing is how you can survive the soaring inflation and how you can actually earn massively using the internet. How can you survive the soaring inflation and earn massively using the internet? That is going to be the theme of our discussion. Now, the question is, why should you actually listen to me? Why should you even listen to me in the first place? Number one reason is because personally myself, I'm not telling you what I have not experienced. I'm actually a Millionaire Circle member, and I have actually been celebrated in the millionaire group. And guess what? I have helped bankers, I've helped engineers, medical doctors, teachers, and people from different sectors to actually make a lot of money from the internet. And I can actually help you too. Now, I really want some award in different leadership conferences, not only here in Anambra here, even in Abuja, and some of them in Lagos. Now, and guess what happened? If I've done all these things and I've only gotten to be celebrated, it means that I understood what I'm doing. I'm not actually trying to do try and error. I know what I'm actually doing. And that's the reason why I'm recording success in this very business model. Now, if you check, every human being that is alive, we all have expectations. We have a lot of expectation from life. We have a lot of expectation. Number one of them is that we actually want to have a healthy and a happy family. Some of us, you want to give your family the best quality education. Some of us, our dream is to actually build our own dream home and our place of choice. Some of us, our dream is maybe after living here on earth, you can have some inheritance for your children. Some of us, your biggest goal is to buy your own brand new car. Some of us, your own is you are praying to God to bless you so that you can become a blessing to your generation, giving back to the society. All these things are the expectation of life. Well, guess what happened? A lot of things are actually going on, more especially people in Africa at large. But I'm going to use Nigeria as a case study in this very information I want to pass to you. So because of what is going on now in Nigeria, a lot of persons are asking so many questions. People are asking a lot of questions. What is happening in the world today? Is it that the world is coming to an end? Why is it that a lot of people are all losing their job today? Guess what happened? The little one you have, you are asking yourself, how will I survive all this thing that is going on? These are some of the questions a lot of people are asking. Let me give you an instance. Nigeria borrowed 1.2 trillion, and guess what happened? Even when they borrowed money, a lot of people are still losing their job. Guess what? Some people are working for salary. They are hoping that maybe after working for 35 to 40 years, government will start paying their pension. Guess what? Federal government borrowed about 6.1 trillion from the money they are saving for pensioners. This is what we're experiencing in Nigeria. And guess what? Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, she was advising that if you live and work in Nigeria, that you should do what? Make a sure plan for your retirement. Nothing is guaranteed in Nigeria again. These are the things we're experiencing here in the country. Guess what? The World Bank has actually predicted that they said that over 4 million Nigerians have been pushed into poverty in the last 6 months after the removal of fuel subsidy. And they predicted that about 7.1 million Nigerians will go into poverty. These are the things we're experiencing. Ladies and gentlemen, 77,000 teachers to lose their job. So many of them are breadwinners to their family. If they lose their job, how will they survive? All these things are the thing we are facing in this country, Nigeria. And guess what? People are asking, what is going on? What is happening? Now, let me show you. UBA sacked over 2,000 workers in different branches across the federation. Guess what happened? Even NNPC, they sacked a lot of people. They sacked in Kaduna 700 support staff in several cities. Now, guess what happened? Federal government, they are talking about how they can cut down salaries of a lot of people that are working in federal level. All these things are what we are going through in our country, Nigeria. And guess what happened? When they elected our president, people were thinking maybe there will be hope. Now, the president now came live and made a statement.
Our economy is going through a tough patch, and you are being hurt by it, I know. The cost of fuel has gone up. Food and other prices have followed it. Households and businesses are struggling. Things seem anxious and uncertain. I understand the hardship you face. I wish there were other ways, but there is not. If there were, I would have taken that route. So as I came here to help.
The president of the country, he said that there is no other way. And what you are seeing here is not only happening in Nigeria, it's actually happening across the federation. It's happening across the federation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, records show that over 10 million people applied for unemployment across the whole of the United States. And people are wondering what is going on, what is happening in the economy. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to this thing is very simple. The reason why a lot of people are struggling today is because there is something they don't understand about the shift in economy. Now, what is that thing? People don't understand that our economy has changed. A lot of people are still dwelling in the understanding of the past, where they believe that they will go to school, get a good grade, get a good qualification, and then get a job. So many people thought that once they get a job, they will become successful. Guess what happened? Some people have been in a job for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and still they are not successful. And guess what? They don't understand that our economy has changed. Now, this is one of the biggest secrets I discovered as a young man, and today it has placed me in a realm that even a lot of people of my mates has not actually gotten there. Why? Because of my understanding about the shift in economy. Follow me carefully. There is a quote by Robert Kiyosaki that I love so much. He said something. He said that the real reason why a lot of people are struggling every single day, the reason why they are struggling financially is because they learn to work hard for their money, but they don't understand season and time. Guess what happened? If you're a Christian here, you will understand a part in the Holy Book said that the children of Issachar, that they were so successful in whatever thing they were doing. Why? Because these guys, they have the understanding of the time. So if you are on this planet Earth and you don't understand time and season, what happens is this: you will keep on struggling even when a lot of people are making a lot of income in excess. Now, let me show you something. Let me explain this thing in a way you will understand this. I want to show you, I want to use this very graph here and explain to you what has actually happened in time and season. I want you to follow me carefully. I want you to follow me carefully. Let me explain to you what has happened in time and season. Now, let me explain to you what happened between this era, 1880, and what happened in 2020. Now, the era of 1880 was the era they called the Industrial Revolution. But guess what? Let me go back a bit. Before industry started coming out in the world, a lot of people were doing something in the world, and that thing they were doing to make money was actually what they call agriculture. Now, the people that actually made a lot of money in the 1700 were farmers. Some of them, they were into agriculture. Now, guess what happened? When people wake up in this era, the only thing they do is to go to farm. And guess what? People that positioned themselves in agriculture, they were making a lot of income in excess. Now, this was the same time that our forefathers, they were marrying a lot of wives. They were marrying, some of them are marrying 7 wives, 10 wives, 11 wives, so that they can give birth to a lot of children that can go to farm. Now, guess what happened? In this agricultural revolution, if you want to be one of the people that will be the richest people of that era, what it means is that you must be involved in agriculture. Now, guess what happened? In the year 1880, the world entered into a new season to create wealth. That season is called Industrial Revolution. During this Industrial Revolution, that was when the pioneers of the industry, they were busy building factories, companies, organizations around the whole world. After building these factories, organizations around the whole world, they had a serious problem. They had a shortage of manpower. They had a shortage of educated workers, people that can operate machines. So it was a problem for the pioneers. So guess what the pioneer did? In order to solve this problem the pioneer had, guess what they did? They actually came up with a situation that after their meeting, they concluded that each pioneer should open what they call mandatory public education. What I'm explaining to you is the origin of school, how schools started in the history of the world. Now, when they started this mandatory public education, their goal was never to empower these people. Their goal is how can we train these people in school so that after training them in school, we can use them to actually do what? Fulfill our vision in the era of industry. So, but because it was a new season to create wealth, guess what happened? The people that positioned themselves in the Industrial Revolution, they became the richest people in the world. Now, let me tell you what happened in the era of Industrial Revolution. That was the time that the pioneer, after opening schools, they started begging our forefathers, please bring one person from your house that can go to school. Our forefathers were ignorant. They don't want to send any of their children to school. The only thing they know it was what? It was farming. Guess what happened? A lot of them, they were not ready to release any of their children to go to school. So what most of them started doing is what? Some of them, they started ringing bell, going around the whole cities, canvassing, trying to get people to accept Industrial Revolution. A lot of people were not ready to go to school. So what some of them started doing is what? They started sending their slaves to join the white men so that they can go to school. Now, always understand this, during this Industrial Revolution, a lot of people were not ready to accept this new season to create wealth. Now, guess what happened? Some of those slaves, our forefathers were sending them to school. They were thinking in their mind that they are punishing those slaves. They don't know that they are positioning those slaves in a new season where their life will become better. Now, guess what happened? Some of them, they followed those white men and they went to school. And guess what? They graduated from school. And the pioneer promised that once you come out from school, that they are going to give you wardrobe allowance, car allowance. They even promise that you are going to work with them for 35 to 40 years. After working with them for 35 to 40 years, they will start paying you pension, gratuity. This is when all those pension that you see people talking about today, it started in the era of industry. So what the intention of the pioneer is to keep you comfortable, working for them for 35 to 40 years. Imagine when somebody has used your life for 35 to 40 years, you will discover that nothing is remaining again. Now, ladies and gentlemen, but because it was a new season to create wealth, some people accepted that season and they went to school. Some of them spent a lot of time in school, and guess what happened? The time came, people that went to school became the richest people in the world. And people now come to a point that they now concluded that education is the key to a brighter future. Because people that went to school in this era, a lot of them were very successful. It was a season to create wealth. Now, even in the book of what Ecclesiastes chapter 3, he recorded that to everything that exists in this planet Earth, that there is time and season. Now, even in wealth creation, there is time and season. And if you don't understand this correct, the time and season of wealth, what happens is this: when people will be saying that there is a casting down, you that understand it will be saying that there is a lifting up. But when people will be saying that there is even a lifting up, because you don't even understand time and season, you'll be among the set of people that are complaining that things are hard, that things are difficult. The reason is because you don't understand time and season. There are a lot of people, even in this current economy, that people are complaining. There are a lot of people that are living life in abundance. Their secret is what I'm actually revealing to you. They understand time and season. And because they understand time and season, they are operating in the current season of wealth, where their life is actually, they are making a lot of income. They are earning excess. Now, let me show you something. Now, this Industrial Revolution, during this era, if you check, once you graduate from school, you don't go and start looking for a job. What do? It is the pioneer that is even coming to your school to employ you. So because there's a shortage of manpower. Now, the era of Industrial Revolution, you don't look for a job. It's job that is looking for you because there is a shortage of skilled manpower. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you. Now, the story changed when the world entered into a new season. This is I'm explaining to you. If you check, Industrial Revolution lasted for over 100 years. And that is how the things entered every part of the world. And people came to that point that they concluded that once you go to school, you must become successful. But the story changed in the year 1980 when the world entered into another new season to create wealth called computer revolution. During this computer revolution, some men like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Dell, they started building computers. It was like a joke. Now, when these young men were building computers, a lot of people did not really believe in computer revolution. They were just comfortable in agriculture. If you check, somebody like Bill Gates was even a dropout from the university. Now, guess what? They saw the new season coming. And guess what happened? They discovered that the new season that is coming, that education is not really what they need. That what they need to understand is what they just need to basic information about the current season and position themselves. Now, ladies and gentlemen, some of them, they knew that what will save them in this current era is not certificate. And that was how they positioned themselves. And today, if you check, there was even a time that Bill Gates became the richest person in the world. Why? Because he's one of the pioneers of computer revolution. Now, let me show you something again. In the year 1990, because this thing happened once in every to great works. And what is that season the world entered? That season the world entered is called what? Is actually called Internet Revolution. Internet Revolution. If you can hear me, go to the comment section and type Internet Revolution. If you can hear me, go to the comment section and type Internet Revolution. If you can hear me, go to the comment section and type Internet Revolution. That is when the world entered into this season. Now, ladies and gentlemen, people that positioned themselves in Internet Revolution, guess what happened? They became the richest people in the world. While so many people are still comfortable in what? They are still comfortable in agriculture, where they think that what? That once they go to school, study hard, get a good grade, get a good qualification, that is great work. Now, this Internet Revolution, if you check, the people that made a lot of money in this era are people like Larry Page, the founder of Google. They made money in excess. They are still making money because the world is still actually making a lot of money using the internet. Now, let me show you something. The problem we are facing today started in 2010. Because in 2010, guess what happened? A lot of people have gone to school. So many people have gotten a grade. So many people have gotten the qualification, but they came out from university, there is no job. And the reason why there is no job is because of what? If you check in Nigeria alone, we have like 3 batches of NYSC. We have batch A, batch B, batch C, and then guess what? In each of these batch, you don't have anything less than 3,000 core members in one stream because one batch contains 2 streams. And in each of these streams, you don't have anything less than 3,000 core members. Now, which means in a batch, you have about 6,000 core members serving one state in a batch. Now, if you have 6,000 core members serving one state in a batch, it means that when you multiply the 6,000 times 3 batches in 1 year, you'll be getting an average of what? 18,000 corpers that are serving one state every year. And after service, everybody is looking for a job in the industry. You see people carrying certificates up and down. They are looking for a job in the industry. The question is, use your state as an example. How many industry has your state built in the last 10 years? Now, this is the problem we're experiencing. A lot of people, they have gone to school, they have gotten a grade, but they came out from school, there is no job. The reason why there is no job is because things are changing. You cannot be static in a dynamic world. The world is changing. So you have to change with the world if you really want to become successful and stop complaining about what is going on in the economy. Now, let me show you another challenge. Technology is another challenge. This you are seeing here is a factory in China. Guess what happened? A lot of people have been working here before now, but as I speak to you today, there's no single human being that is working here. Before now, if you want to go to farm, what do? You carry your hoe, carry your machete. Today, one tractor will do a job of 1,000 men without getting tired. So these are the things we are experiencing. And so many people are still thinking that the world is still in the era of what? Industrial revolution. They don't understand time and season. The question you need to ask yourself is, just look at this very thing. We have people that study architecture. We have people that are builders. We have people that are works, that are civil engineers. But today, machine is replacing them from their work. Machine is replacing them from their work. Why? Because people don't understand what is happening in their economy. And you see a lot of people every day they are complaining. Things are hard, things are difficult, things are hard, things are difficult, because they don't understand time and season. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I speak to you, I'm an engineer by profession. You know that today there are a lot of engineers that some of them, their work is even outside because AI is even coming out. Amazon the store, number of employees zero. It's changing every day. And people don't understand this thing. So follow me carefully. I'm actually arriving at something. And McDonald's today, there is no single person that is even frying. Most of the thing that is being frying at McDonald's today is what is robots. Look at robots frying. This thing is something that human beings have been doing before now. A lot of people have been doing this thing, and at the end of the month, the company will pay them salary. But today, robots have replaced that person. So in future generation, even in medical field, in future generation hospitals, future generation companies will be looking for robots. They say that this one is even more precise than skin doctors. So that is it. It has entered every part of the industry, even in the medical field. Now, the question I want to ask you now is this. As a lot of things are actually happening, as things are changing in this form, can you capture yourself with the change in the economy? Or are you among those people that are still thinking that once you go to school, study hard, get a good grade, get a good qualification, that your future will be so bright? Yes, there was a season that those things were working. But as I speak to you today, those things is no longer the ultimate for you to become financially free. Now, follow me carefully. Follow me carefully. Now, follow me carefully. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I speak to you today, guess what happened? The world is no longer in what? Industrial revolution. Neither are we in what? Computer revolution. The world is not even in what? Internet revolution. Guess what happened? The people have made a lot of billions of dollars by understanding this thing I'm showing you. Now, the era of information revolution, which is 2010, is not even where the world is. The world entered the information revolution in 2010. And that was when the problem we are facing started. Because so many people have gone to school, they got the grade, they got the qualification, but they came out no job. Why is there no job? The reason why there is no job is because some of those things that you are doing with your hand, machine is doing them. And that is just what I just showed you. As I speak to you currently, the world is in a new season of words that they call what? Connected revolution. If you can hear me and you can see my screen, go to the comment section and type connected revolution. The world is currently in a new season of words that they call what? Connected revolution. Connected revolution is where the world is currently. And if you understand this current season of words and position yourself, you will become one of the richest people of this era. That is it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, even researchers have predicted that by the year what? By the year 2030, the world will enter into another new season that they call what? The era of what? Artificial intelligence. But as I speak to you now, the world is still in connected revolution. The world is still in connected revolution. So connected revolution is where the world is. If you talk about 2020, I told you that once in every decade, something big must happen. 2020 was when COVID-19 came. Now you see a lot of people were complaining, man, this COVID-19, this thing will kill us. So guess what happened? That same time, a lot of people were crying. Things are hard, things are difficult. Millions of people were making income in excess. Just with your phone, with this same phone that you are using to answer call, people were making income in excess. With your phone, your own, you just use your phone to answer call. This is what you see me. I use this thing to make money every day from the internet. But a lot of people, because they don't understand this thing, guess what happened? You see them, they are complaining. This Tinubu regime, people are complaining. They don't understand racism. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the world is not even here. As I speak to you, the world is currently in connected revolution. Now, the question now is this: what is going on in connected revolution? What exactly is going on in connected revolution? Connected revolution is the latest revolution for a common man to generate income from the comfort of your home, just with your smartphone and internet connection. Just with your smartphone and internet connection. Now, what do you do in this era? You use your phone, you are connecting what? You are connecting business, and you are making money. At the comfort of your home, you are connecting what? Business and person, and you are making money. The comfort of your home, you are connecting what? Business and what? Even person to service, or even person to product, and you are making money. Now, if you talk about someone like, let me give you instance of some of them. Let me show you some example. And guess what? All this business model that you see people connecting business to business, all of them, they are being done with a business model they call what? They call affiliate marketing. They call affiliate marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the secret I discovered. Now, let me show you an example of them. Number one of them is what? Uber. What does Uber do? Uber actually use this same business model to connect what? Customer and what? And taxi. Look at Uber today. Uber was created by Travis Kalanick. Today, the net worth of Uber is over $2.6 billion. Now, guess what happened? Uber does not have any single driver. They just use their system called Uber to connect you to passenger. And today, look at the young man. Travis Kalanick today is the richest transporter in the whole world, but he does not have a single car. What does he understand? He understood the world, where the world is, and he created a system called what? Uber, to connect using that business model they call what? Affiliate marketing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, follow me carefully. Now, let me show you this young guy again. His name is what? Brzezinski. Brzezinski actually saw where the world was going and created a system called ABMB to connect people to other people's hotels. Look at his network today, over $11.2 billion. The same business model is what this young man is using to connect people to what other people's hotel. Now, let me show you another person, Jumia. Some of you know Jumia. Jumia today is Nigerian African #1 online retailer. Jumia does not have any single product of their own. They use that same business model to connect you to other people's products. You go there and purchase. The owner of Jumia has his own commission. That is it. Because you understand where the world is. You understand the connected economy. Now, let me show you another one, Amazon. Amazon was created by Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos does not have one single thing that he's selling in Amazon. He simply created a system for Amazon to connect people to to products. And today his network is over $200 billion. Why? Because you understand where the world is going. You understand the connected economy. And today the young man is making a lot of money in essence. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the billionaires of the world today uses this business model to do what? To actually transform life. I want you to listen to this short video as I try to actually round up, because we are not going to spend so much time here. Just watch this video to see that I am not the only one that understands this thing. There are even some preachers, some pastors that understand this thing. Just listen to this man. He's actually a pastor, and guess what happened? He was telling his congregation where the world is going. Now pay attention to him.
It's not the devil that kept you where you are, it's fear. After this service, sir, take that risk. Take that risk. I've been graduated, no job. Set up a company. Get a proposal. Tell the world what you can do. Earning salary is not breakthrough. Nobody have become a billionaire by earning salary. Nobody. Show me a multi-billionaire. Show you a man who is not on salary. How come some of you want federal government job? You want to be sent to schools where you don't want to go to school? Why do you want federal government job? Why are you pushing for that teaching job? It's because you don't want to work. The greatest problem in this part of the world, we want to earn salary for work not done. For work not done. Because to a typical white man, for every kobo I earn, I should work for it. A typical Nigerian, why should I work for my money? I believe God that someone here will take a risk. After 4 years of leaving university, you are still looking for a job, simply means you are not properly taught in the university. No graduate should be looking for a job after 3 years of graduation. Pastor, what do I do? Think, be creative. Let the knowledge imparted in you create something to solve a problem that will give you money. What's the definition of poverty? A man is poor because he has no service, he has no product. That's why you are poor. And a man is rich because he has service he's rendering and he has products that the world is looking for. The richest man in the world today, Jeff, Amazon, does not have a physical shop. But today he's the richest man. Why? He connects buyer and seller and gets his commission. That's what he does. During the period of lockdown, he made billions of dollars in one day. You can't say you are a graduate, you are looking for a job for 7 years. You have a problem. Create job. Start from where you are. Uber is somebody's stuff. Uber does not have a taxi. Get drivers and passengers connected and get his commission. A lot is happening today that sitting down in one office with tie is not in vogue. Whether Shell or Chevron is not in vogue. You were sent to school to create wealth, not to look for jobs.
Clearly, he said you were sent to school to do what? To create wealth, not for you to go and look for job. That's the main purpose. But a lot of people don't actually understand this. A lot of people don't understand this, and that's the reason why most people now, when they think about making money, the only thing they think about is what? Getting a job. Now, but today you have seen the world is no longer there. So you need to understand where the world is going. So if you want to make so much money for yourself, you need to understand that the world is no longer there. It's not about looking for a job. The world is in a new season now, and that is the connected economy. Now, let me show you some just little children that are making a lot of money from the internet just because they understand where the world is going. And the first person I want to talk about here is this young lady here. Guess what happened? She came in contact with this opportunity, and today you can see, as at the age of 17 years, she has actually made over 1 million naira from this very opportunity. At the age of 17 years, you can see her. She's still in school. For some of you that might be saying, I'm still a student. She's a student too. And look at her. She's making money. She no longer needs to depend on her parents to give her money. And guess what happened? 17 years. So the era we are, a 16 years old child can be making a lot of money, let alone adults. Guess what happened? She's not the only one. There are so many of them that are making a lot of money just with their smartphone and the internet. Now look at this young lady. She saw the opportunity as a copper. While she was still serving, guess what happened? She came in contact with this. And today, as I speak to you, she has been making a lot of money to the point that even the week she was about to actually pass out, she made over 210,000 naira in 1 week. And guess what happened? Look at her. She has done over 4 million naira from the same thing I'm showing you, the same business model. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are just little children that understand where the world is going. And guess what? While you are complaining in your house, little children are using their smartphone to make a lot of money in the internet. And you are.
Hi guys, my name is.
This young lady you are listening to now is a teacher. She saw this vision and guess what happened? Decided to take advantage of it. And today, from a teacher, an ordinary teacher, today she traveled around the world just because she came in contact with this. Just listen to her.
Hi guys, my name is Miracle Patrick and I am an internet marketer. I started Expertnia 11 months ago and so far the journey has been mind-blowing. When I started my affiliate marketing business, I was actually a school teacher. I was earning like something very low every month and it was really terrible then. And that was when I heard about affiliate marketing and I decided to start my affiliate marketing business along my teaching job. And in less than 6 months, I was able to do a lot of millions online. I've been able to resign from my job. I got an apartment and now I just stay at home, make a lot of money. And recently, I am actually doing this video from Dubai, guys. Affiliate marketing has been beautiful. So far, I have generated 8 figures, guys. That's over 20 million naira in sales, guys, for my affiliate marketing business. So if you are there and you're hearing about affiliate marketing and you're asking yourself, should I join or should I not join? This platform has practically changed my life. By now, I would have still be writing lesson notes. In less than 1 year, I've been able to make a lot of money, resign from my job, get an apartment, travel to Dubai, guys. And apart from that, I've also been able to connect with so many amazing people. I've been able to help other people because apart from the fact that you're making money, you are earning, you're also going to be helping people in the process, and it has been beautiful. And this business, guys, can practically change your life. So if you're still thinking of, or if you're still asking yourself, should I do this? What are you waiting for, guys? Get on in, guys.
My My name is Ayomide Olatunde and I'm 21 years old.
Okay, so sorry about that. I noticed that some of you were not really hearing me. I don't know that I muted myself and nobody actually said anything about that. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. So sorry about that. Okay, so I was trying to explain these very parts. So look at what I'm trying to explain here. I was trying to let you understand that when it comes to this very business model, the job as an affiliate, they put up their products on a website. They put up a product on a website, and guess what? Once a customer click on that very advert of product that is being listed on the website, guess what? Conversions are tracked. And guess what? Once the conversion is tracked and any payment is made, that affiliate gets a commission. So this thing is just like, I have a phone that I want to sell. And guess what happened? I don't know how to sell that phone, but I have people that can actually sell that phone for me. And for each of them, maybe I have a lot of phones that I'm selling. For each of them that is being sold, the reason why they track conversion so that I will know the person that said a particular one. So for any sale that happen, a commission is being paid to that person that made that sale. Now, if I have a phone that I'm selling for 100,000, I can't sell the phone, but I have someone that can sell that phone for like, let's say 200,000. And I told the person that if you sell that phone for 200,000, I'm going to give him 50% commission, which means I will pay him 100,000 naira for each sale that he made. Now, what happens is once that person was able to sell that phone, guess what happened? I will pay him that commission of 50%, which is what 100,000. That's exactly what happened in this current business model. That is how Jumia is getting commission for any sale that happened in Jumia platform. That's how Amazon is getting commission for any sale that happened in Amazon platform. That's how Uber is getting commission for anybody that use Uber to connect to a driver. That is it. That is the business model I'm talking about. Now, there are several ways you can actually do this. There are some persons that are doing it with physical products. There are some persons that are doing it with what? Digital products. But personally, myself, I do on it with digital products. So when we talk about physical products, there are things you can feel like toothpaste, soap, and the rest of them, or something like this is a physical product. But if you talk about digital product, you talk about courses like what? Like this thing you are seeing, if you have been to Udemy before, you will see some of the courses that are there. They are digital products. I get to my point that you get information from me that teach you how to do something, maybe teaching you how to design a website, or teaching you how to run an advert, or teaching you how to make money on the internet. All these things are digital products. You cannot actually touch it, but you can get value from it. And because of that, you are paying for that value that you are going to get from that digital product. That is the reason why it's a product. So guess what? Some people might be asking, how do I get started with this? I recommend like 3 different platforms. But guess what? In this video, I'll be talking about only 2. And number 1 of them is this platform called Expandnia. It's a digital marketplace where, guess what happened? They help creators of digital products to actually sell their products. I get my point. So one of the things about this one is what? A lot of people are enjoying this particular one. It's one of the best affiliate marketing platforms here in Nigeria. They have another one. So this is how the product is being listed. As you can see here, this particular product you are seeing here is they are selling it for what? 50,000, and the commission is what? 50%, which means for each sale, this person that is actually promoting it is going to make 25,000 naira for each sale. Now they have other platform like what? StayCut. StayCut is equally another platform, and guess what happened? For each sale that happened here, you probably have your own commission. And one beautiful thing about StayCut is that and guess what? It's 100% use this platform, 100% free to your local bank account without actually any hustle. That is it. Now, there are other people that knows about this. This young lady, she made over 4 times the money she was earning where she was teaching. And guess what happened? She decided to even quit the job So there are so many success stories, but I want to listen to this Ayomide Olatunji success story, and then I will round up.
My name is Ayomide Olatunde, and I'm 21 years old. I'm also a final year law student of the University of Ibadan. I'm also an affiliate consultant on Expertnia. I've been an affiliate on Expertnia for a year now, and it's been amazing. I run a food business outside of my affiliate business. I run a food business, and Expertnia has been really, really amazing. I've been able to learn Naira on the platform. The best advice I can give anyone right now is that every single thing you need to be wealthy, every single thing you need to be successful in life, you have everything around you. You just need to, find out, you need to get the access to the information and act on it. Every single thing you need, you have the ability to create the kind of life you want.
So you can see the young lady, she has the level of success. She's just sharing her success story, even when she was in Dubai and the rest of them. This is my mentor, the person that actually taught me this very business model. His name is Caleb Waneka. Guess what happened? The young man today has made a lot of money. At some point, he was even making up to over 2.9 million naira on weekly basis from this business model. And ladies and gentlemen, this young guy today has mentored a lot of people, including my humble self. And I cannot talk about my results without mentioning him. And guess what happened? He's not the only one. I can't talk about every other person without talking about my own humble self. For some of you that joined earlier, I shared my story, how I came in contact with this vision. They told us, go to school, study hard, but to God be the glory. I came in contact with this. You can see who I used to be before I came in contact with this. But today, my life has transformed through this opportunity. And today, I'm helping other people to see how their life can become better. Now, starting this very business model, at that time, I was actually promoting a particular product that they were selling about 62,500. And guess what? As you can see here, my commission alone for each sale in that particular product is about 31,250 naira. For each sale, my commission is about 31,250 naira. And guess what happened? This was what, and guess what happened? When I started making so much money from the business, ladies and gentlemen, what did I do? I started purchasing properties and the rest of them. And as I speak to you today, a lot of things has actually changed for me. A lot of things has actually changed for me. That is it. Because I actually accepted this very business model. Now, this was a property I bought in Asaba. Guess what happened? I bought it in 2021. In 2022, guess what happened? Same business model was still paying off. And guess what? I was able to purchase this property in Enugu. And as you can see, they are actually working on it. They are fencing it. And all this thing was courtesy of this same business model. It became possible because I accepted this very opportunity. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today is no longer about me. It's about how can I help other people so they can actually become successful in this same business model. Now, guess what happened? I have a lot of other people, like people that are operating from the state-owned accounts that ends in dollar, like somebody like Mr. Hillary here. I taught him a 90 days program. I'm teaching my students on how they can earn their first $1,000. Young guy has made over $1,000. Guess what? This young guy, as you can see, has made over $11,000 from the same system. Guess what? This one has gone ahead to even make over $27,000 in the same system. Guess what? This one has made over $24,000 as Joshua. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are seeing. Now, the question now is, how do you now decide to actually get started? How do you get started with this? There are two basic ways to get started. Number one way is to pay about 10,000 naira registration fee to get started with Expertnia. But I don't usually advise this particular one for a new person. The reason is because you're not going to make money from it. That first one is actually for people that have a skill, people that understand the business model before now, they can go for this. But if you don't understand the business model, I will advise you to go for this second option, which is the one of 30,000 naira, one of payment to actually get started. So this second option is more advisable to start with as a new person because it comes with a lot of benefits. And the question is, what are the benefits of those people that are starting with this second option? And let me show you some of the benefits. Number one is that you are going to have access to our selling system. This selling system makes it possible for you to even make money, whether you are awake or you are sleeping. It gives you opportunity to even make money, whether you are awake or you are sleeping. Okay, so that is it. So they have other advantage to it. It gives you opportunity to learn the KLT strategy that we use in the current economy to make a lot of money from this system. And one of them is what we call the use of WhatsApp marketing, YouTube, how to run adverts on YouTube. It teaches you how to even run adverts on Instagram and Facebook. It teaches you even email marketing. All these things are the things you are going to be learning inside this very course. Another bonus is that you'll be receiving is what you have access to all the templates that I have used to actually get a lot of results in this business model about lead generation, conversion, and everything. You get them. Now, another bonus, we equally have access to a mini course that will help you to actually make at least your first 300K, even without running an advert online. Guess what happened? Another one is what you're going to have access to what? A mini course that teaches you how to sell at least minimum of what? 3 hot products and equally get fully designed and start immediately. So this is the total thing that you are going to actually be getting if you decide to get started. Now, the question is, what are you even getting started with? Now, there is actually an information that has been designed to teach you everything you need to know about this very business model. And that very course is what they call what? Newbie Affiliate Marketing course. That has been designed to teach you everything you need to know about this very business model. And guess what happened? The number one thing you are going to get, just like a summary of what I just said, is you are going to have access. A lot of people here listening to me, maybe you have even paid for this type of thing before, and the person that actually you paid to did not really guide you well. So in my vision is to raise others. I'm not just here for the money alone. My goal is to raise others because I understand that what the biggest investment you can do in this planet is to invest in human being. So the first thing you are going to get access to is what? You are going to get access to my mentorship. The worth of my mentorship is over 100,000 naira. Most people that are coming for my one-on-one mentorship, they are paying over 100,000 for my one-on-one mentorship. Now, guess what happened? You're probably going to have access to the best affiliate platform in Africa. The worth of it is over 50,000. Guess what? You're probably going to have access to our online selling system and funnels. This one gives you opportunity to make sales even while you are sleeping. That is it. The next thing is what? You are now going to get access to the course, which they call the Newbie Affiliate Marketing Expo Training. So this is the course that will teach you everything that you need to know about this very business model. And listen, and gentlemen, the worth of the course, if they are to sell the course individually, you are going to pay at about 50,000 naira for the course. So all these things are the things you are going to get from this very course called the Newbie Affiliate Marketing Expo. Another thing is what you are probably going to have lifetime access. You are going to have lifetime access to all our teachings and upgrades about this very course, which is the Newbie Affiliate Marketing Expo. The worth of it, all this thing, the worth of it is about 50,000. You're probably going to get access to our AI-powered WhatsApp tool. This thing gives you opportunity to do what? To actually reduce 90% of the work. For some of you that came to my DM, you discover that I don't just start chatting you. There's an AI that does the work. Once you type something, the AI will respond to you. You have access to that very software. It is a tool that we use in our marketing, and it's going to help you to build your business very fast without you spending your time all the time chatting people that are coming to your DM. No. Another thing, you are going to have access to our Telegram community with fellow affiliates where we push each other. The work of it is about 30,000 naira. You're actually going to have access to our weekly question and answer section where you get to ask all your questions and get answers on real time. And guess what happened? All this thing, this particular one, is actually priceless. I cannot even quantify the price. Now, another thing you're going to get access to is what? You're going to have access to some of the staff of Expantnia. Because if you register with Newbie Affiliate Marketing Expo, you are going to get access to Expantnia platform free of charge because you just paid for this course. So you're going to have access to work with the staff of Expantinia, and you are going to be trained on how to make this money using the internet. Now, another thing is this: we're actually going to have opportunity to be part of this. We have affiliate sale challenge that is ongoing now that gives you opportunity to win car, win vacation trip, or win laptop and phone, and even cash prize. This one is priceless. I can't even quantify it, but it's part of the thing that you are going to benefit if you position yourself in this connected economy where the world is currently. Now, guess what happened? Another thing you are going to have access to is what? You are going to have access to monthly case study breakdown, where we are going to teach you how to promote the hot product on Expantinia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all this thing is what you are going to get access to. Now, if you do the calculation on some of these things, outside the ones that are priceless, you will discover that what the total offer you will be receiving if you are actually deciding to position yourself in this current season and time is over 600,000 naira. If you start paying for each of those offers individually, the total of the offer is what? Is just about 600,000. But the truth of the whole thing is, how many people have this money to get started? So what the partners, the pioneers of this very system did is what? They decided that what? They just want to see how they can impact in the life of people and educate other people to understand where the world is going. So if you are listening to me now and you have seen this opportunity, you like it, you want to position yourself, you want to start making money immediately from the internet. Now, I'm going to select just few persons, and those few people are those that have seen the opportunity and they like it. And they want to work with me directly. They want me to mentor them. They want me to teach them how the business is done. Now, I'm only going to select few people, and the people I'm going to select are those that are going to take immediate action. You have seen the opportunity, you like it, you are going to get started immediately. You are starting immediately today. If you are one of them, guess what? You are not going to pay this amount of money. How much are you going to pay? You are just going to pay little amount of money to have access to this offer. So you get access to all the offers I just mentioned for free. You're not going to pay a dime to actually get access to my mentorship. You're not going to pay a dime to get all the things I listed. You get all of them free of charge. What do you need to do? Just purchase the course that will help you to learn the business. That is the only thing you need. So once you purchase the course that will help you to learn how to make money in the internet, all these things that I just listed, you are going to get access to each and every one of them free of charge. And the beautiful thing is that I will be working with you directly to actually study the course. If you have any question, I will be working with you to guide you to see that you are making money. That is it. For some of you that are outside Nigeria, it's actually going for about $25. For those that are outside Nigeria, but if you're in Nigeria, it's 30,000 naira. And guess what happened? Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get started right away, you just chat me immediately after this meeting. And guess what? I will send you my affiliate link whereby you just purchase the course. If you go and purchase this course from another person and you come back to me to start mentoring you, I will not mentor you because the only people I will mentor are my students. So if you have any question or clarification, then my WhatsApp number is here. You can chat me privately and then I will actually work with you. My goal is to see that you are succeeding. Somebody helped me to become successful in business, and I want to help another person so that they can equally become successful in this very current season and time, so that a lot of people will actually come out from life of quiet desperation. People are suffering. A lot of people are going through a lot of things. So the goal in what we're doing here is to see how we can help humanity so that they can live a good life. So some of you might be asking, do I need a laptop? You don't need a laptop. All you need on how you are going to sell the product is in that 1,000 naira for. And the beautiful thing is that you can make your first 2 to 5 sale even without running adverts. Today the price can change any moment. So I will advise you, if you have seen it and you like it, you are getting started immediately. So how long does your mentorship last? The truth is that my goal is not just to make money but to help others. So it's a lifetime access to work with me. Let us build our life together and become a better version of ourselves. Can I pay on instrumentally? Guess what happened? The answer is no. You pay completely. That is it. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to actually appreciate each and every one of you I've stated at the end of this meeting, if you have seen the opportunity and you like it and you want to get started, what do? Just chat me immediately and tell me that you are ready to get started, and I'll be ready to work with you and mentor you to become successful. Congratulations for staying till the end. So if you are ready to get started, then what do? I will only be selecting few persons, just serious-minded people that are ready to get started. What do? Just chat me immediately. Let me send you the link, make your payments, then your mentorship starts immediately. Thank you so much. I pray that God Almighty will strengthen you and bless you in the things that you are doing so that you can prosper and help the life of people around you. Good night.